This is one of the cheapest phones that you can buy in 2019 with all the attachments that it does. Is it an iPhone? No. The latest Android? No. Let's step into it and see exactly what this phone is. Can you guess? Oh, look at it. It is a Moto. As you can tell, this Moto is a pretty good looking phone. It is a couple years old. It does have a 5.5 display with a 16 megapixel shooter camera on it with a 5 megapixel rear camera. It is Qualcomm Snapdragon, 32 gigs of memory in it, and it does have a 3510 milliamp battery. Now the main thing it does not do, it does not have wireless charging, and of course it does not have a headphone jack. Now let's step into the main feature while we're here. This is the projector tool. It's called a Moto Mod. As you can tell, it does have a kickstand on the back of it, and all you do is just put it on the back and then grab it like a magnet, and it holds it very still and it's pretty strong. It doesn't let go. As you see, I am holding this button. It does turn on the projector. It is very bright. Okay, as you can see, I do have the kickstand on it. And as you can tell, in the middle of the screen, you can see a little Moto does have a little screen burn. All these phones will have it. I mean, Samsung is notorious for it. It's nothing you really do about it, but it doesn't affect anything but the screen. As you can tell, it does move pretty good. And as you can tell, the kickstand does make the phone very thick, which is, there's a little difference, but it's alright. I do have my favorite apps I do use for the projector. I do have Netflix on it. I do have YouTube Kids on it. I do have the regular YouTube on it. And as you can tell, you do have to charge the projector. Projector do need to be charged, and while you do usually watch a video, you usually have it plugged in the whole time. So while I am watching something, it is charging the whole time, which will keep it fully charged. Now we're going to step into it. I'm going to show you how the projector look when you do turn the lights off. Now before I turn the lights off, there's a couple more things I do want to talk about. The back casing of it, the way it holds the phone up, the what do you call it, the mount. This mount is very special on this phone. It does hold either way, any kind of condition. You can pretty much project on the roof and the phone stand straight up and it will still stay steady the whole time, which makes it really amazing. Now as we do step in, I am going to start turning the lights off so you can see how good this screen look. Now don't quote me on this, but I do believe the screen do project about, let's say, 55 inches clear. It does have all the focus button to clear it up to make it look better. Now you can go bigger. I haven't really tried bigger than that to see how it looks, but it does show pretty good. I do advise getting some Bluetooth speakers because you cannot use aux for this because it does not have a headphone jack, which, you know, I don't know why, but they took the headphone jack away way early, so this phone is kind of ahead of its time. Now anything you do put on the screen of the phone will show up on the projector. So you could put, let's say, you could put Kodi on there, you could put Netflix, you could put YouTube, anything. You even go through your photos and show off things to like a family members or even an event. You can use this for an event because it's that good quality clear of the picture of the way it looks. So you could have a business meeting with it, anything. Because at the same time, anything that does show up on the phone, it is going to show up on the screen, which is pretty impressive. And just another tip, if you do plan to like to show this and you want people to know your information, I would advise you putting your phone on airplane mode because any text messages, any kind of pictures that somebody send you, it will pop up on the projector. So which means if you have any kind of personal information coming through your phone, everybody will see it. That's the only thing that's really it really makes it a little rough about using this tool. You have to remember to do things like that. But otherwise, I mean, as you can tell in the picture, it does show clear HD quality. I mean, it's pretty clear. I mean, this is not bad at all. This is not a cheap tool that they made in this. And while the projector is playing, you can also move the phone, move it around, pick it up. If you need to change rooms, you can change rooms, and it will still play with no problem. It will not hurt the device. Even when I turn the lights on, you can still kind of see it, which show that this projector is pretty strong and good quality, and is built very well. Okay, here is a couple sites where you can find it at. As one of the most popular sites is Amazon. You get on Amazon for $158, which will be in good condition. $150 for a good condition phone, which is not bad. And as I told you before, the phone is unlocked. It is an unlocked device and are compatible for GSM carriers such as AT&T, T-Mobile, but are not compatible with CDMA, which means it's not going to work for Verizon, Sprint, CDMA companies, but it will work for other ones. They do have a Verizon one that does work on Verizon. You can always go on eBay or search as a Moto Verizon one to be able to find that one. It does have an SD slot, and it does go up to 256 gigabytes turbo power, and does use USB-C, which is pretty impressive for how old this phone is. And otherwise, I mean, if you buy them here, you do get the regular box. You get the regular charger if you do buy them here. But if see, and for the attachment, the part that I do have, oh yeah, it is too. It does have a 4-star review, which is showing that it is a decent phone for his age. And for a phone that's like 3 or 4 years old, it's not bad. And if you're looking for an attachment that I am showing in my video, they do also have that on Amazon for $117, which is also on Prime, which would be fast shipping. And they do have a cheaper option for $95, which could save you a little bit of money, which come in free shipping. Let me see if they had on one for the Moto for the phone itself. Let's see. And for the Moto, it doesn't make any sense to even buy that one. Just buy it up there for $158 in that particular color you get right there. But if you cheap or trying to save every little penny like me, you can also check out eBay. Let's look what eBay got. For the phone on eBay, they got one on there for $72. It's in used condition, so you have to watch out what you buy on here. It does. I mean, this is a top rated plus purchase, so it should come pretty quick. Otherwise, you do have other ones on here for $69, $72. This one got a problem. It needs repair, so try to avoid that. But used is real good on there. Now on the projector part, let's see if they have one. Oh, they do have one for the Moto Mod projector. They do have one on here for $70, which is still a good price. I mean, it's cheaper than going to Amazon and paying. See what Amazon wanted again. $117, save you about, let's see, $117 subtract from that, save you about good $40 and $30 if you're willing to wait a little bit longer. Because it's also a Prime item, so it will be there in a day or two, so it's pretty quick on that one. Now let's go back over here and see. They have one there. I don't see any other ones on here, but eBay constantly get new items every day. And this phone does have other Moto mods. See what other mods it does have. I know the one I am reviewing today is the projector, but it does have other one. I think it had like a camera one, speaker one. They got all kind of extra features on it of what it does have. And it even has one you can actually print out a picture, which is pretty cool. I'm probably need to review that one day. But yeah, if you looking for any of them, they go to external battery for it. If you're looking for any kind of features from a phone that's pretty cheap and does do extra more than what your regular basic iPhone or newest Samsung can do, this is the phone to buy. But yeah, this is one of the few sites I do have, and I will put a link in the description for any other where to get these devices from. I will put a link where, let's say you want the phone or the Moto mods, I put on here and get it from there. And Amazon does have attachments, as you can tell. That's the projector right there. See, that's the battery case. Oh, look. And they also have the DSLR thing. I have not reviewed that yet, so I wouldn't be able to tell you the quality of that, but it does have 4 stars too. And they do have the instant printer on the back of the phone, which is $130, and does have 4 stars. Well, that's pretty impressive too. But otherwise, yes, I'll put all these items, all these attachments in the description, so it'll be easy for you to find it and buy if you want it. Watching and have a nice day. And if you are in the market for looking for very cheap gifts just like me that stand out a lot, please look in our description to look at Treasure of a little bit of everything on Instagram to get any kind of custom work with any free shipping in the US. Anything out of the US will be extra charge.